After God created Adam, he said, "It was not good for man to be alone." So God told Adam that he would make him a companion. God said, "This woman will be beautiful. She will cook for you and keep all things clean. She will always be the first to admit she was wrong when you've had a disagreement and never nag or disrespect you. She will bear your children and never ask you to get up in the middle of the night to take care of them or the dogs. She will never have a headache and will freely give you love and passion whenever you need it. She will always look young and her booty will never sag." Adam said, "Wow, that sounds amazing. What's this going to cost me?" God replied, "An arm and a leg." Adam thought for a moment, then asked, "What can I get for a rib?" Well, turns out booties do sag. Marriage is an occasion of great joy as it marks the beginning of a lifelong, committed, and selfless relationship. And for me, Nick and Angel aren't just a couple that I'm honored to marry, though I am very honored. But what makes this day all the more meaningful for me is that I get to stand here and in just a few moments introduce my amazing little sister to you as Nick's wife. And while it feels like it was only yesterday when I was pulled out of my third grade class to head to Memorial City Hospital because my mom was in labor with Angel, I remember my other sisters, Henley, Marilee, and I, excitedly waiting to finally see the words on our matching t-shirts realized, "I'm gonna be a big sister," even though two of us were already big sisters. It was on that memorable day that God brought Angely into this world. And I know we can all attest that our lives are better with her in it. And now, through Angely, 28 years later, my sisters and I are officially gaining another sibling, Nick, as part of the family. Nick, Angely is a better person since she's met you. And so we rejoice and are thankful you picked her and that she said yes. It was so sweet being able to talk with Angel while she was getting to know you and hear her not only talk openly about you, but it was always good. And she knew you were the one from the moment she laid eyes on the assortment of freshly baked cookies. Ah, yes. It was on a weekend after you made a detour to visit her in Tallahassee. Apparently, she grew lovesick because it wasn't until after you left that she began feeling extremely sick in bed post-call on this weekend. And you called her on the phone to tell her there was a surprise at the door. It was then she knew you were the one. Nick, thank you for always looking out for Angel's best interest. And now I commission you to not grow weary or restless as you continue to seek for her best interest above yourself. As a friend once told me, we get to marry our spouse so that we can date them for the rest of our lives. May you both enjoy a lifetime of unforgettable moments and memories with each other. Nick stands before us today because he too is seeking lifelong companionship, to have someone to grow with through the ups and downs of life, and a chance to spoil and love someone for the rest of his life. That someone is you, Angel. He was in love and smitten since the first day he met you. Angely, you have changed Nick for the better, so much so these past few years, and he wants to continue and grow to be the best version of himself alongside you, which is what your vibrant energy does to him. Both of you share similar attributes to be admired: extremely kind, incredibly intelligent, very organized, generous, thoughtful, dependable, super easygoing with a calm demeanor, yet knows how to have fun. Both a man and a woman of honorable character. After hearing stories about Nick, who is pretty much described as the angel of the family, well, today, Nick, you get to marry your angel. I have seen you bring out the best in Angely, and the reverse is true. In a moment, as we get to the vows, you will each get to say the famous "I do." But I want to leave you with this charge. Remember these vows. Remember the commitment you are making to each other because trials will inevitably come. May your response in those moments of pain, frustration, and possible despair remain steadfast and true to your commitment today. I do. I will seek your best interest over my own desires. What you are signing up for today is no contract, but a covenant. As you know, in a contract, basically each person agrees to uphold their end as long as the other party upholds theirs. So if one agreeing party does something in violation of the contract, then it is considered broken and becomes null and void. However, with a covenant, both parties agree to uphold their end regardless of whether the other party keeps their part of the agreement. A violation of a covenant by one party doesn't matter as far as the other party's responsibility to continue to do what they agreed to do. I do. Marriage is meant to be for life, and the fuel of every great marriage relationship is love. The love I'm referring to is not a feeling, it's a choice. By its very nature, it's active and giving, not self-oriented, not self-serving. May your love for each other grow every passing day. A love that is pure, unconditional, full of hope and grace. Love is patient, love is kind. It does not envy, it does not boast, it is not proud, it is not rude, it is not self-seeking, it is not easily angered. It keeps no record of wrong. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with the truth. It always protects, always trusts, always hopes, always perseveres. Love never fails. Real love provides security, it seeks to develop ability, and it shares the common purpose of obtaining what is best for the loved one. There is openness in communication as you seek to understand one another better, and as a result, there is deep trust. Love is the greatest thing we can give. When two people entrust one another with their innermost feelings, their hearts, their very lives, the bond between them strengthens and surrounds them until each becomes a part of the other. This closeness cannot be measured by time, words, or circumstances. It is a wholeness of the soul. And for this reason, a man will leave his father and mother and be united to his wife, and the two shall become one flesh. So they are no longer two, but one. Therefore, what God has joined together, let no one or nothing separate. So as you say, I do, to each other today on your wedding day, know that one of the beauties of marriage is getting to wake up every morning to the love of your life, to say untiredly again and again, I do, I do, I do, I choose you. It's about maintaining the right perspective and staying grateful. It's hard to complain when you're full of gratitude, and it's very easy to forgive when you see each other as the greatest blessing. So may today be a marking moment in your lives that will set the foundation for a lifelong, fulfilling marriage. This is what you're signing up for, a covenant with each other that seeks the best interest not of self, but for the other. And this is true unconditional love and the best way to live. If you're going to fight, may it be to fight for each other as you protect and nurture your marriage and not against each other. Remember, you're on the same team. And now the vows.
I never imagined that 4 years ago, evacuating from Hurricane Dorian to Tallahassee,
Do you want me to read?
would be the best decision of my life. I still remember the exact outfit you were wearing when I first saw you. I'm so thankful you fell for my silly tricks as I asked to use your phone to call mine because it was lost in my pocket. And I now have your phone number forever. From the moment I met you, I knew there was something special about you. Your beauty and grace captured my heart. And today, as I stand here before you, I cannot believe how lucky I am to be marrying the beautiful, amazing woman that you are, my best friend, my soulmate. Since I've met you, you've constantly inspired me. You've helped me become a version of myself I never thought was possible. You truly are the most amazing person I've ever known. I could I could write my own separate set of vows solely of the things that I admire about you, but I'll keep it brief. You're the best dog mom. You have a smile that lights up the world. Your loving and electric personality. Your never-ending source of energy. Your commitment to everything and everyone you come across. And your love for adventure. You've given me so many first-time experiences. My first international trip. My first espresso shot. My first salsa dance. My first sake bomb. And my first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh hangover from tequila shots. As we embark this journey together, I promise to love, cherish, and respect you. I promise to be your partner in every sense of the word, to stand by your side through the best of times and the worst of times. I promise to be your shelter in the storm, even if it's in the bathroom during a tornado warning. Your light in the darkness, and your constant companion on this journey we call life. I love you more than words can express, and I can't wait to spend the rest of my life with you. And with all my heart and soul, I take you as my wife.
My honey bunny. The first time we met, you randomly came to Tallahassee one weekend to see friends and escape a hurricane. You taught me the wrong way to spell go, and I taught you how to take your very first sake bomb. Little did I know that one weekend would impact my life forever. Because there was nothing random about it. We were destined to be together. I introduced you to my family. My crazy Latina family. Only weeks later, just as friends, for my nephew's second birthday party. You were one of the first guests to arrive, partied all day, stayed until midnight, and even ate crab during dinner. I now know how much you were trying to impress me, given the fact that you'll never eat anything that can survive underwater. I eventually met your equally crazy, if not more, South Louisa family and friends, Sweet Louisiana. They made me feel right at home, and being around them confirmed what I already knew, just how special you truly are. You showed up when I least expected it, and I had no idea how much happiness was missing from my life until you became a part of it. Even though you were busy doing your anesthesia rotations around the country, you actively pursued me and made an effort to see me almost every weekend. I'll never forget when you drove over 12 hours from Missouri just to be my date for the work Christmas party, and then turned right back around the next day so you'd make it to clinic on time after a full day of Sunday fun day. I'll especially remember the time before we were even officially dating. You had freshly baked cookies delivered to my door after I told you I was feeling down. No one has ever made me feel more special than you. I knew in my heart, from that moment on, I was going to spend the rest of my life with you. We had an instant connection as friends, and you quickly stole my heart. Falling in love with you has been the easiest thing I have ever done. You make me feel safe, strong, beautiful, loved, and inspire me to be the best version of myself. You never fail to put the biggest smile on my face. You're incredibly selfless. Your vigor for life is infectious. You are compassionate and generous towards your friends, family, and complete strangers. Your heart is filled with adventure. You're the most incredible person I've ever met. And you're the best friend I could ever ask for. I am the luckiest girl in the world because today I get to marry you. Today and forever, I give you my heart, my soul, and my trust, no matter what our future might bring. As we start this new journey of marriage, I make these vows to you. I promise to nurture your hopes and dreams and be your biggest supporter. To say yes to the next adventure and travel the world with you. To prioritize our health and live every day to the fullest. To face whatever challenges and adversities thrown our way together and come out stronger on the other side. To grow in our love and also our friendship. To cherish you and take care of you. And I promise to live this life making you as happy as you make me every single day. I'm so excited that from now on I get to call you my husband. But don't worry, you will still always be my honey bunches of oatmeal, raisin bran, cinnamon toast crunchcito. Te quiero mucho, mi amor.
All right, if you can hold hands and face each other. Nick, do you take my sister Angely to be your wedded wife? Do you commit to lead her and comfort her, protect and serve her, and seek to lay down your life for her, forsaking all others, as long as you both shall live?
I do.
Angely, do you take this man Nick to be your wedded husband? Do you commit to honor and respect him, love and cherish him? Do you promise to support and encourage him, forsaking all others, as long as you both shall live?
I do.
As a token of this covenant, you will now give and receive the marriage rings, the unbroken circle, the emblem of eternity. As you exchange rings, let them be to you a constant reminder of these vows you have made. Nick, place the ring on Angel's finger, hold it there, and repeat after me.
I, Nick, take you, Angely, to be my lawfully wedded wife, my constant friend, my faithful partner, to have and to hold from this day forward. I give you this ring as a sign of my love and a symbol of my covenant.
Now, Angel, place the ring on Nick's finger, hold it there, and repeat after me.
I, Angely, take you, Nick, to be my lawfully wedded husband, my constant friend, my faithful partner, to have and to hold from this day forward. I give you this ring as a sign of my love and a symbol of our covenant.
For as much as Nick and Angely have consented together in holy matrimony and have witnessed the same before God and their family and friends by the authority committed unto me by the church, I now pronounce Nick and Angely husband and wife. Nick, you may kiss your bride. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to introduce to you for the very first time as husband and wife, Nick and Angely. Woohoo!